Alright, welcome back to Wildlife Trek, my franchise series here in Planet Zoo. As you can see, we've gotten a ton of work done just in the last 5 episodes, and I am loving it. Guys, I've never had this much fun playing franchise ever. This has just been great. So today, we have finished with the Children's Zoo. It's all completely done. It looks amazing, ready to move on into something completely different. So over in this corner is going to be life in the plains. So this is going to be our African plains section. Like I said in the last episode, I am moving the bison and pronghorn off into their own life in the prairie section. So there'll be some education that kind of highlights the difference between the two of those, the American prairie and the African savannah. So going to get started here building out the African plains. I just want to get our paths laid in here, see if I can get oriented. I have it drawn out a little bit, but I want to see how it's actually going to work in the game, because a lot of times once I get started actually building stuff out, the design majorly changes. So let's see here. So I want to come right here, come down this way, and come up around. Why is the cursor doing this? Oh, that's fun. Let's try that again. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that was just Planet Zoo being Planet Zoo. So I want to kind of split the path. In here is going to be the main mixed habitat. Let's see if that's actually going to work. I may have to bring the path down more this way. And then it's going to come up here. So the main mixed herbivore habitat, which is going to be the ostrich, the giraffe, and the Tommies, is going to go kind of in the middle where the two paths diverge. Off on the end of that will be the lions. We're going to have an invisible kind of a barrier, which will be a sunken moat between the two. So when you're looking at the lions, you'll be able to see the giraffes and the ostrich behind them. So it'll kind of look like they're in the same habitat, but obviously they won't be. Let's see here. I think I actually want to come this way with the path. But today, I'm going to get the paths kind of laid in so I can get an idea of the scale here of what I'm trying to build. But today is actually going to be the first habitat, the Nyala and African Buffalo. So it's going to be a mixed habitat. I like to put, when I'm doing mixed herbivore habitats, one large herbivore and one smaller herbivore. So Nyala, kind of a smaller antelope. They like a little bit more woodland cover. The African buffalo, very large. Buffalo like a large herd, the Nyala like a smaller herd. I think they max out at like 3. So they're going to go up in this area once I can get the paths worked out to where I want it. Actually, I may have to change the design completely. Let me see about this. Mess with these paths a little bit more. But they're going to go up in this area up here. So they'll be the first habitat that greets you as you walk into the African section from this area. So let me go like this. There we are. I want to bring this a little bit more like this. That way we can have an actual kind of sign and little entrance area to it. Yeah, I think that'll work. Come up a little bit more. This is the part that I usually speed build through because it's a whole bunch of me going, I don't know if that's going to work. Let me try this. Let me try that. Okay, so that's a little bit better. And then I'll bring this path down further. So what I'm going to do here, from this point, I'm going to go... Who's been in box? Why? Unbox all animals. Why are you in the box? Okay. That was just random. So what I'm going to do from here, from this point, is I'm going to go ahead and go into a speed build. I'm going to get this habitat built out. Oh, I did want to mention what I am using for inspiration for this build is the African Plains exhibit at the Bronx Zoo. It's a really good, very natural African mixed exhibit. They're the ones I got the idea from having the hidden barrier between the lions and the other animals. It's going to work out really good. I really like that one, so if you want to see the reference that I'm using, you can just do a Google image search for Bronx Zoo African Plains, and you can see the images that come up. Alright, I'm going to go into the speed build now, and then I will bring you back once I have gotten it finished. Alright, welcome back to Wildlife Trek. And show you what we've done here today. Got the sign up for Life in the Plains, so again this whole section over here. Got the Buffalo and Nyala in. So this was a really successful build, I think. I think it came out really good. I always find building out these sparser habitats to be a lot more challenging than something that likes a ton of plants. These guys, neither of them like a whole lot of coverage. The buffalo are already over coverage, but it's not enough to affect their welfare. But getting one of these grassland savanna habitats to look good is just, it's really a challenge, I found. I think the trick is to decorate around the outside as much as possible. At least that's what I've found with this one. So I did model this loosely off of the white rhino and Nyala habitat at Tulsa Zoo. They have the double fencing, the pond in the front. Coming down this way, you see we've got, this is meant to be like a creep where the Nyala can go to get away from the buffalo. Doesn't really work, the buffalo can still come back here, that's fine, I don't mind that. Got the Nyala barn in here. I went ahead and changed out the roof and the siding on it. But they can use all of their stalls to go in there. The feeders that are in here are non-functional, they're just for show. And then the buffalo shelter. And again, got my keeper hut and my staff room right beside the gate. That way the keeper never has to go very far to do their job. Got this little center area here of the path filled in, just a little bit of a scene. Kind of pushing the cheese on this one a little bit. So got it really themed up. This is kind of what the whole plains is going to look like. Got a little pizza shop in here, folks to grab a bite to eat. So this came out being really, really successful. This big dead baobab is from the workshop. It's made by Vigoga. Really nice piece. There's another one made by Leaf that's also a great piece. I went with this one because it's got a little bit of a smaller footprint. And guys, look at this. Look at him! This is a white Nyala. I've never successfully bred an albino or leucistic animal before. This is thrilling. He is gorgeous. Fertility's not amazing, but still, hopefully, he will successfully breed. Give us some more white babies. Look at him! He's absolutely beautiful. He's nice and young, so he's going to live a long time. What do we have going on over here? Why? Oh, stress. Great. Okay, we're stressed. Fabulous. Well, obviously the buffalo and Nyala are a hit. Everybody's coming over here to see them, and it's stressing them out. Fortunately, they can always come back in here behind the fence if they're too stressed. Maybe. We're up to 14 now. Oh, great. Okay, we're up to 14. Come on, you guys. You can just come back here when you're stressed. Get away from the people. To get a few more habitats in here, they will spread out more. This is a custom Nyala education board here. Don't have any fonts that are small enough to actually write out what I would want to write out, but I think it's a successful little board. Pretty happy with it. Based it off of a couple of info board signs at various zoos. So obviously I use a lot of reference. If I'm not feeling something, something's not working out, I just pause the game, go look up some reference, and then come back to it, and then usually I have a nice burst of creativity to get it done. So yeah, super, super successful. Gonna finish out this section in the next few episodes. Gonna put in the hippos over here, large herbivore down here, another herbivore habitat down here, and then the lions, wild dogs, and hyenas. This is going to be a big section. It's going to occupy this entire corner of the map, and that is going to be a super fun build. So if you enjoyed this, please feel free to like the video. If you'd like to see more from me, feel free to subscribe, hit the notification button if you want to be notified when I post a new video. And if you have any comments on anything that you like, let me know down in the comments below. I really do appreciate it. I will see you all later.